Considered the biggest award in world cinema, the Oscar has a long history, as it was first shown in 1929. Since then, more than 100 actresses have been honored in the categories of Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress, due to striking and timeless roles. However, not everyone was lucky enough to take home a statuette. Among contemporary stars, we have more than one case of actresses who, despite having been nominated several times, have still not managed to achieve a victory at the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences Awards. With that in mind, here we've gathered 10 great actresses who haven't won an Oscar yet. Subscribe to the channel and like the video for more content like this. Take the opportunity to suggest the theme for the next video below in the comments. Amy Adams. American-born in Italy, Amy Adams is one of the most popular actresses of her generation, having appeared in all kinds of films, from musical comedies like Enchanted to superhero films like Man of Steel. During her vast career, she has been tipped to win an Oscar several times, and unfortunately that dream never came true. Since 2006, she has been nominated for Best Supporting Actress 5 times, for Junebug, Doubt, The Fighter, The Master and Vice, and once again for Best Actress, for American Hustle. Furthermore, many of her fans insist that she was snubbed by other big films, such as Arrival, Nocturnal Animals, On the Road and Her. Angela Bassett. Born and raised in New York, with almost 50 years of career in TV and cinema, Angela Bassett is a very talented actress, having already won the Golden Globe, the SAG Award and the Critics' Choice Awards. When it comes to the Oscars, she has been nominated twice, but lost both times. First came the nomination for the Best Actress Award in 1994 for Tina, What's Love Got to Do with It, where she brought the singer to life. Last year, she was nominated for Best Supporting Actress for her performance in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Fortunately, Bassett received an honorary Oscar for Lifetime Achievement this year. Annette Bening. One of Hollywood's greatest actresses, Annette Bening was in contention for the Best Actress award this year, thanks to her performance in Nyad, a biopic about Diana Nyad, a swimmer who broke records when she traveled from the Bahamas to Florida. As a result, Bening has already been nominated, and lost, for an Oscar 5 times. Her first nomination came in 1990, for Best Supporting Actress for her role in The Grifters. After that, she only competed in the Best Actress category, for American Beauty, being Julia, The Kids Are All Right and, of course, Nyad. It is worth remembering that she has already won at the BAFTA, the Golden Globe, the SAG Award and several other awards. Carey Mulligan. At 38 years old, Carey Mulligan is a British star who has attracted the attention of the film industry, doing projects in both England and Hollywood. Throughout her career, she has been nominated 3 times for an Oscar, always in the Best Actress category, but has lost all of them so far. The first nomination came in 2009, for the film Education. After that, she was nominated again in 2020, for Promising Young Woman, and this year, for Maestro. In addition, Mulligan has also been in several critically acclaimed projects, such as Drive, Shame, Mudbound and, more recently, Saltburn. Glenn Close. At 76 years old and with a career of 50, Glenn Close is remembered by many for giving life to the evil Cruella de Vil in the live-action remake of Disney's 101 Dalmatians. Awarded by the Golden Globe, the Emmy, and the SAG, she has already had an impressive 8 Oscar nominations, but has never taken home a statuette. She has been nominated 4 times for Best Supporting Actress, for her work in The World According to Garp, The Big Chill, The Natural and Hillbilly Elegy, in addition to being awarded Best Actress 4 times, for Fatal Attraction, Dangerous Liaisons, Albert Nobbs and The Wife. Isabelle Huppert. One of France's greatest actresses, Isabelle Huppert is well known for her dramatic roles, which have earned her many accolades and awards around the world. But when it comes to awards from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, the star has been criminally rejected for much of his career. To date, Huppert has only had 1 nomination for Best Actress for Elle, a 2016 film directed by Paul Verhoeven. Despite this, she has already won awards at the world's main film festivals, such as Cannes and Venice. Huppert was also awarded the BAFTA and the Golden Globe, the latter, precisely for her performance in Elle. Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer is an American actress who, during her almost 50-year career, has delivered unbelievable performances. Many may remember her as Catwoman from Batman Returns or even as the original Wasp from the Ant-Man franchise, but many don't know that she has been nominated for an Oscar 3 times. Her first nomination came in 1989, for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Dangerous Liaisons. After that, in 1990 and 1993 she was nominated again in the Best Actress category for The Fabulous Baker Boys and Kites, but ended up losing on all 3 occasions, despite having already won the Golden Globe for Baker Boys. Michelle Williams. At 40 years old, and having had a career of over 30, Michelle Williams is a very prestigious American actress, who has worked alongside great filmmakers such as Ang Lee and Steven Spielberg. Throughout her career, she has been nominated for an Oscar 5 times, twice for Best Supporting Actress and 3 for Best Actress. Her first nomination was in 2006, for Brokeback Mountain, and she soon received nominations for her roles in Blue Valentine, My Week with Marilyn and Manchester by the Sea. Her last nomination was for The Fabelmans, but she ended up losing to Michelle Yeoh, from Everything Everywhere All at Once. Saoirse Ronan. At just 29 years old, Saoirse Ronan is a very notable talent, having participated in dozens of very interesting projects. The American actress of Irish origin has been acting since she was 9 years old, and has worked alongside great filmmakers such as Wes Anderson, Greta Gerwig, Peter Jackson and Joe Wright. In total, Ronan was nominated for an Oscar 4 times. The first nomination came in the Best Supporting Actress category, for her role in Atonement. She then received 3 more nominations in the main category, for Brooklyn, Lady Bird and Little Women, but unfortunately she didn't take home any of the awards. Sigourney Weaver. Closing this list, we have one of the greatest injustices ever committed by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Anyone who knows Sigourney Weaver's career knows that the American actress has been involved in several notable projects, from Alien and Ghostbusters to the MCU, thanks to her participation in Netflix's Defenders. Over the course of her long career, she has been nominated for an Oscar 3 times. The first was precisely for her work in Aliens, in 1986. After that, she received a nomination for Best Actress for Gorillas in the Mist and a nomination for Best Supporting Actress for Working Girl, but lost on each occasion. Subscribe to the channel and like the video for more content like this. Take the opportunity to suggest the theme for the next video below in the comments. See you in the next video.